Hello out there all across the internet. Welcome or welcome back to the Confidence and Cashflow Hangathon with your favorite Vanessa Simpkins. She'll be up here in just 1 second. Today's topic is one that is always forefront in the mind of our clients. We're talking about sales. We're talking about how to have those conversations that convert, how to build that rapport, how to drive your ideal client to sign on the dotted line. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Vanessa. She has been featured on Fox, ABC, CBS, and NBC TV, all about her 2 best-selling books, Take Your Power Back Now and From Bankrupt to $900 a Day Selling Mops. Vanessa is not only passionate, but also mega effective at inspiring entrepreneurs just like you to skyrocket their confidence and their cash flow by implementing finely tuned solid sales attraction systems and mindset mastery tools to help clients prosper. Vanessa, you ready over there?
I am ready. Thank you for that awesome introduction, Annie, and welcome. Welcome to our Confidence and Cashflow Challenge. Welcome back. If you're first joining us, we're giving away cash. Yes, we are. We're giving away thousands in prizes, in actual cash, books, t-shirts, programs. And if you're joining us, and this is the first time you're joining us, I'm going to invite you guys over to see how you can win. So head on over to confidenceandcashflow.com/win. confidenceandcashflow.com/win. When you join us on that page, this is what you're going to see. All right, you'll see a website over here, and you can RSVP here at the top of the page, log in, and you get points every time you show up just to learn, every time you watch a replay, share this. We're giving away one of my workshop profit secret systems. Actually, we're giving away 5 of those. They're valued at $1,000. How I created my first 6 figures as a coach by creating small, intimate workshops. All right, and I give the entire system away to you guys for free. 5 of these. Okay, so here's how you can win. And again, everybody's a winner. If you guys enroll here and register and help us share the good word, we are going to reward you. All right, and so it's really simple. When you RSVP here at the top, you're going to get an email. And then you log into your membership site. You can just come over here, copy your own little link. This here at the end is going to be your own unique link. And then you click one of these social media buttons. It shares it, and you get points. Guys, you get points. We're on day 6 today. We're covering sales. This is our calendar. Please make sure that you have these marked in your calendar so you don't miss a beat. And let's check out who are the top. We can see over here who are the top in the lead. We check our leaderboard. Joy Marino, congratulations, in the first position. She's got 40,000 points. Sandra Doreen, 37,000. Dr. James in the house with 36,000. Devin, 33,000. Right Choice Reiki. You guys are leading. Followed closely by Anik, Edita, Tanza, Christina, Chandrika, Nicole, Katya, Leanne, Chris, and Durrani. Welcome, and thank you, guys. You're all winners, but let me tell you what, every day we pull a winner and we give out cool prizes, all right? And so today we've got a special prize. Can't wait to share with you guys all about that. We're giving away time with me. And if you guys have been showing up here, you know, I don't do personal consulting or coaching, personal one-on-one time, but I'm giving away some one-on-one time with me valued at $2,000. So make sure that you guys tune in today on how to do that. Let me share with you guys just some of the takeaways that people have been having. And we're going to open this up here. We're going to do some training with you guys. Make sure you guys catch your worksheet. But before I do that, I'm going to share with you guys. People are saying, thank you so much for doing this, Vanessa and Annie. You're awesome. I've not been able to catch every single one of these lives due to work, but I listen to all of them. I've been a coach for 10 years, and I also teach and believe repetition. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for doing this. Can't wait for the next one. People are having breakthroughs. If you didn't catch last one that we did all about mindset, we had some phenomenal breakthroughs, women having massive breakthroughs right on the call. And so I want to invite you guys to join us. Okay, here's how to join us. There is a website called confidenceandcashflow.com/live. Okay, confidenceandcashflow.com/live. When you head over there, there will be a place for you to ask questions, and then when we're ready, we will be bringing people into the Hangout to actually, ask me some questions. Today we're talking about sales. So make sure that you head on over to Confidence and Cashflow. .com/live. I'm just going to fix the link here so it can scroll across my screen. Get ready for that. And when you head on over to that website, you're also going to see that there's a worksheet there, guys. Make sure that you download the worksheet, because I don't just want this to be, me talking at you guys. I want this to actually be you learning, you implementing and learning things, okay? So make sure that when you head on over to that site, you download the worksheet, all right? And here is the URL again. I'll make it scroll across my screen, and that should work. Let's check it out. confidenceandcashflow.com/live. Live! All right, guys, you should have your worksheets. Let's get started. This is my absolute favorite in the world topic. My absolute favorite topic in the world, conversations to cash flow, how to enroll your high-paying clients with ease. Now, having a high-end program, it's only part of the equation, guys. If you don't know how to enroll, invite, or sell people into your program, it doesn't matter how much you charge or what your program is called, right? You'll be stuck in this learning without ever earning mode. Now, we have a complete system for helping our clients make their first $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 coaching sale. It's our 8-week boot camp. It's called the 10K in 30 Days Skyrocket Your Confidence and Cashflow program. I'm going to be sharing with you more about that later on today. But first, I want to share with you the 3 main parts of a successful sales call and how to convert that into cash flow. So again, I hope you guys are joining me here with this worksheet. Give me 1 second. The door just flew right open, and which is great, but give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
While she's doing that, everybody, let me tell you a little bit about what's going to happen today. As Vanessa said, when the time comes, we're going to put up a big, beautiful pink button. I'll tell you when it's there, and you'll be able to get online and ask Vanessa questions yourself in real time. Couple quick things. If you're planning on joining us today, please make sure that you're in a quiet place where you can be heard and you can hear Vanessa. And also, if you're planning to come on camera, just make sure you're ready to be seen. So we'll let you know the second that link is live. In the meantime, stay tuned on the conversation over at confidenceandcashflow.com/live. Back to Vanessa.
Yeah, I love it. We got this broadcasting thing down, Pat. I'm gonna like hats off to my entire team here. I tell you something, hats off, because without my entire team, this would not be possible. Jumping back into the worksheet, top three areas that I really want to focus with you on today are the three most important parts of a sales call, guys. If you get this wrong, kiss your sale goodbye. I want to make sure you don't make these mistakes. Sales has a lot to do with your inner mindset. I've been teaching entrepreneurs confidence, cash flow, sales to spiritual entrepreneurs now for 8 years. As Annie said in the beginning of the call, I've written books. I've been on national television for my women's empowerment work. We have an amazing 8-week boot camp. And today we talked about sales on our live Q&A. So the first piece, you might think that this has little to do with people buying, but I can tell you that rapport, the first piece here is building rapport on the phone with your potential clients is the beginning of a great relationship. Remember, people buy from people they know, like, and trust. So you can't skip this part. A lot of coaches just want to get to hurry up and get on with the call, or they just want to rush to the favorite part, and they miss this. If you guys miss building rapport, you're just another salesperson that's treating somebody like a number, and you're not taking the time to build that connection with them, and then they won't tell you what their problems are, and then you won't have an opportunity to enroll them, okay, to actually solve them. So take some time in the beginning of the call. How much time? 3 to 5 minutes, and really connect with them. People buy from experts. This is another way that you can start, building your expertise. So I've listened to hundreds of sales calls. We have an amazing transformation sales leadership team. And I've seen the most experienced salespeople, okay, screw this up and lose a lot of money and a lot of time because they don't build rapport. They don't think it's important. So if you get this wrong, like I said, people won't open up to you. They won't really share with you what's on their heart, what's really going on. And selling will feel hard. Okay, so how do you do this? Here's some practical keys. When I get on the phone, I ask people, hey, where are you calling from in this amazing world? Let me see if I can, build some kind of connection with you. Oh, you live in Utah? Oh, my sister always went mountain biking there. I heard it's really pretty. Like, right? Build some connection. So, and the other thing, and if I don't know anything about that part of the world, I say, well, what's the weather like over there? I can relate to them somehow with the weather. Oh, over here in California, it's like this today, or over here in Hawaii, you can hear the roosters crowing, or something, right? And find some commonality. This allows you, allows your prospect to hear that you're a human and that you're not just, here like a hound, like a sales hound. You're actually here to, as a human being that cares. All right, nobody wants to feel like a meal ticket. That's the first piece. Number two, second key area of your sales call is uncovering the real problem. Uncovering the real problem and the consequences of not solving those problems. Guys, that's a writer downer. If you get that right, that's the whole sales call right there. We've been having a lot of conversation in this training about sell people what they want and give them what they need. This is when you sit here. A sales call is not me pitching people. It's about me shutting up, taking good notes, and asking really good questions, okay? I've said this before, sell people what they want, give them what they need. A sales call is not you talking and selling. It's about you listening and understanding and really serving and finding out what is the problem. What is the problem that these people have? That's the first piece. And the second piece is, what are the consequences if they don't solve this problem? What are the consequences if they don't? What happens in their life? What happens in their family? What happens to their finances? What happens to their health? What happens to their connection with Source, to God? What are the consequences of them not solving that problem? You got to be really clear about that. That's why they're buying, folks. All right. This is what compels people to whip out their wallets and buy from you. Guess what? A lot of coaches, they don't want to go there. They don't want to ask these like tough kind of questions. They just want everyone to fly high on a fucking magical unicorn riding in the air above all their problems and their bullshit. Guess what? People don't buy nice coaches. They buy coaches who are willing to get in and get real and honest with you. Okay? They're not looking for a friend. They're not going to pay a friend a couple $1,000s. So if you let people get away with their BS and their stories and their bullshit and ride what I call these magical unicorns, flying high above their problems and not really telling you about them or not getting real with them, or if you don't do your job and you're not able to effectuate and find out what that is, good luck getting them to buy from you. Okay? This is not coaching time. It's another area where coaches have a lot of trouble. They start to give away free coaching. Why would people buy the cow if they're getting the milk for free? Why would people buy the cow if they're getting the milk for free? This is enrolling time. So ask. Here's how to physically do this. Okay, here's how to actually do this. One of the questions you can ask people, one of the tough questions you can ask people is, hey, what's the worst part about blank? If you're a weight loss coach, what's the worst part about being overweight and unable to, lose the last 20 pounds you've been dieting for the last 5 years? If you're a relationship coach, what's the worst part about not knowing where the hell Mr. Right is? Or what's the worst part, if you're a business coach, what's the worst part about, not knowing how to grow your business or not having clarity? Or, if you're pick a blank, give me a coach. What's the worst part about blank? Get to the root of the problem. People will not hang up on you, I promise. They'll hire you. Be willing to ask the tough questions. All right? Let's talk about the third piece in today's call, and then we're going to invite people up here in a little bit. The third piece of a sales call is making the offer, collecting payment, or handling objections. All right? It's the last part of the equation to getting the dang money. Yes, you're transforming people's lives, but guess what? There's no transformation going on. There's no coaching going on until you learn how to enroll and sell people and get them to say yes to their own transformation. So you actually really do have to ask for the sale, okay? It's another area that coaches just totally drop the ball. So once you're clear and your prospect is clear on what their problems are and what's costing them to stay stuck, the next part is simple. Explain your program. And then you want to explain why it's the best, and why you are the best person to solve it. So why is your program the best program, and why are you the best person to solve it? You know, here at Take Your Power Back Now, this is an easy question. I've been running our 10K and 30-day boot camp for 8 years. 8, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You think I've had time to improve it over 8 years? You damn right. The reason why I'm the best in this industry is because it's not just me, it's my entire team who works with our coaches. We have mindset mentors, sales transformation leader experts, Facebook ad experts, copywriting experts, video experts that all get in the ring and work with our clients. And that's why it's the best. Most new coaches can't afford, you know, to spend $20,000, $40,000, $60,000 a month on, you know, a highly qualified team of experts. That's why they bore mine. So why are you the best? Why is your program the best, and why are you the best? You gotta get clear on that. I think women suck at sales because they're afraid of bragging. Get over that. Get over it. You better have confidence and certainty. That is what makes the sale, my friends. That's why this challenge is called Confidence and Cash Flow. My intention for you guys is that you're making sales by the end of this challenge. Okay, that's my promise. It's my intention to you. So make no mistake, people want your program. How do you know that? Well, if they didn't want your program, they wouldn't be on the phone with you. They'd be out baking cookies and having orgasms. That's what they would be doing. So they want it. Make them an offer. All right. It's your job. If you really want to be a coach, you better get good at helping people say yes to themselves. That's called sales. Not going to happen by itself. So you need to ask for the sale and then handle whatever objections come up. And you're going to have objections. Don't expect yourself never to have them. You're going to have objections because, again, people, they're going to tell you, oh, I don't have the money. That's not true. They have the money. They just haven't decided that you're the best and that you have the best freaking solution for them yet. They're just too polite about it. Or they're buying themselves time in their brain to think about where they can shift and move and get the money together. Or it's because you have not created urgency or a consequence for not doing it now. Okay, in which case you let the gremlins win. We covered the gremlins, right? People aren't stupid, but people don't know that most of the time it's their past decisions making their decisions, their past, all their pain, all their fear, all their mistakes from the past, making their now decisions in the future, which is why they just stay stuck and nothing changes in their life. That's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with people and egos. So number one key to overcoming buyer's remorse and the most common sales objections, like I don't have the money and I have to think about it, is what I call grab the freaking elephant in the room by the snout. Well, you guys just grab the snout, right? You got an elephant in the room, don't walk around it, go right at it. Well, what do you mean you don't have the money? You know, is that an excuse you use everywhere, or is that just here using it? That's my favorite one. And you know, if that's your excuse for why you're not doing this here, I bet you it's an excuse that you're using to not get all the things that you want in your life. The other thing I know about people and money is if they really want something, they're going to find the money. Okay, they want a big screen TV, they want to go to Italy. Guess what? They're going to find the money. So it's not about the money. What is this really about? I would go directly and really find out. You're not serving your clients if you're not understanding what's really at the root cause. And oftentimes people are just too polite to tell you the truth. And it's your job, again, if you're really in the business of transformation, it's your job to get really, really good at this. You get really good at this. This is not manipulation. Okay, this is the art. Sales is the art of transformation. So I've given you guys some heavy notes here. Make sure that you've got your workbook set up. And make sure that you're joining us here over on our live page. We're going to open it up for questions. So I'm going to let you guys, let Annie populate, get people ready on the Hangout. So make sure you're going to confidenceandcashflow.com/live and joining the Hangout. When you do, I'm going to share with you guys how you can win one of these 5 prizes today. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys about the prizes. These are going to go really fast. We have a 8-week boot camp. All right, a lot of you guys are joining us here. You're loving this challenge. Oh my God, I got so much clarity. Wow, wow, wow. Imagine if you could have this every single day. Well, you can. We have an 8-week boot camp. It's called our 10K and 30-day program. where we take new coaches and we share with you how to get, you know, clarity, how to launch your business the right way, how to generate your first $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 coaching program. It's all over here. If you want to find out about our boot camp, go to takeyourpowerbacknow.com. Actually, go to 10K in 30-day program.com. 10K in 30-day program.com. You can find out all about it. We've been running this program now for 8 years. And like I can tell you, actually, I'm going to show you our testimonials here. This is actually something that we had to do. We had to get a new website to put all of our testimonials in here. $30,000 in sales, 8,000 in new clients, got my first high-paying client, $4,000, sold 2 high-end packages. Nicole took her kids to Disneyland, $3,000. I'm now at 16,000 in 8 weeks. Go onto my website and take a look here at some of the testimonials from our clients. Okay, we had to make a whole new website for this because all the videos were slowing down our website. So we have an 8-week boot camp, and we're the best in the industry to help people. $37,000, best week yet, 8 grand. Woohoo! My first $100,000. Vanessa's 10K in 30-day program is a real deal. My first month, I closed over 16,000 in sales. So listen, we have the right recipe. Okay, I'm not questioning that. What I'm looking for are other people who are ready to get these kinds of results. Okay. And join us in our program. And so what I'm going to do for you guys today is I'm going to gift the first 5 people who enroll in our program a 30-minute one-on-one session with me. A 30-minute one-on-one session with me, valued at $2,000. All right. We get 30 people a day applying for our program, and we cancel about 30%. We don't even invite 30% of the people who apply to join. I'm not looking for everybody. I'm looking for coaches who are really ready to make some serious 6-figure income with their coaching business. And that's not everybody. Okay. There's some people that still want to make excuses. There's some people that still want to fart around and buy $100, $200 programs, a bunch of videos, and not get the accountability and the support that they want. All right. If that's you, don't waste your time. All right, that's not what I'm talking about. So again, if you want to work with me and my team, we're inviting you to apply. And the first 5 people who enroll, who get accepted, who pay for our program, you will be given a 30-minute one-on-one call with me. If you think we can't do a lot in 30 minutes, think again. My company did over $1.6 million last year. And like I said, we've been doing this for quite a while, and we have results up the wazoo. So we're really good at what we do here, taking new coaches, helping them get clear on what? Well, who are you? What do you sell? What programs do you solve for profit? How to package that, and how to get it out into the marketplace using Facebook ads, on very simple online marketing. We also teach you how to use workshops with our workshop profit secret system. And you get to work with me and my entire team. And again, if you want to take a look at that website, I'm going to make it pop up right over here on the page. The website is 10K in 30-day program.com. All right. So I want to answer some questions for you guys.
Hooray! In addition to our fabulous returning Stephanie and Tanza, who I think have been here every single flippin' day. Talk about tenacity and determination on those two. I'm going to bring Nicole up to ask a question. Nicole's joining us, I think, for one of the first times. Hi, Nicole. You're live with Vanessa.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Nicole.
Hi. I've been stalking on the chat and on the Compass and Cashflow website, but I haven't gone on the Google Hangouts. This is the first time.
Right on. Welcome.
Thank you. So my question is this. I've had where I've come to the sales part where the people come up with the objections with money. Mm-hmm. And no matter what I've said about what's in the way, they hold fast, where they just are really stubborn. At what point do you just say, hey, enough's enough, and you just let them go?
Okay, so that's a great question. Let's do a little role play. What do you mean by really stubborn? Stubborn that they say, I just don't have the money and that's all there is to it?
Yeah, and then they start, excuses upon excuses upon excuses. They just continue on. So like example, like, oh, I have to, well, I have a couple more things I have to do, and then let's start in a month or something like that.
Okay, so this is a great question. Thank you, Nicole, for asking it. And the answer to that is what I call grab the freaking elephant in the room. Okay, so this person is making an excuse, right? And I would address that. Again, people aren't looking for people to let them and their BS, run and control the show. They're looking for a leader to say, hey, man, and a really good coach is somebody who can what? Call you out on your BS. Not to be mean, okay, but while these people are having all these doubts and fears running their life, they're not getting the transformation. So it's these tough conversations and these tough questions, right? Like we said, that we covered in the training today. So for me, I would handle something like that by saying, hey, man, sounds like you're making a lot of excuses here. You can have your excuses or you can have results. Which one do you want? Because you just spent an hour on the phone to me crying while your life sucks. And I've just given you the answer. And now you just keep feeding me a bunch of excuses. So like, did I make a mistake inviting you to work with me, or are you lying? Which one is it? Because it's not going to be both. Now, what's going to happen at that point is what I call, you kind of squeeze people to give you the real objection. They haven't given you the real objection, and you haven't made them, because you're being nice and you're, buying their BS, and you're letting them lead you all the way around this. So part of that is to find out what is really underneath it. And when you're able to answer all those questions, the confidence and the certainty is there, and it tips over and they say yes. So again, I would grab the elephant in the room and say, hey, man, you just spent all this time telling me why you needed to change your life. If you've done the sales call properly and you've uncovered the real problem and the consequences, okay, right? And so now at the end of the call, they're either lying to you that they really want this, right? Making excuses, or they actually really don't have the money. Okay. And in our 10K and 30-day bootcamp, we teach people how to have a specific sales attraction system that weeds out these people, what I call broke people living under the bus, or broke people living under the, the bridge, so that you don't even get on the phone with them. Okay. Because you run a business. It's not a not-for-profit. This is not a freaking charity. It's a business. You do enough free things. You do enough free videos, free posting, free speeches. You're going to get people on the phone. They're going to take some of your time. You're going to charge them. That's it. All right. So do you have a sales attraction system set up, Nicole?
Not really. I mean, I just been kind of winging it on my own. Gotcha.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that winging it on your own, how long has that been going on for?
Too long.
Too long. Too long. So listen, we need to get you set up with a sales attraction system. And that's a way for you to, again, if you're getting on the phone, having a sales conversation with people, that's highly valuable. They get to talk to an expert. And I'm assuming that you've been doing this for a long time. If you tell me you've been too long, okay? You've been at this game, you've been learning, probably in this learning without ever earning mode. You're close because you're getting on sales calls, but they're not converting. So, we've got some work to do, number one, to weed out these looky-loo peoples. They just want free coaching. They're not interested in actually signing up. They just want to poke around or ask questions or tell you that they have food stamps and they need you to, no, don't even talk to people like that. They don't belong on the phone with you. They need to go and get a job. Okay. So you need a system to weed those people out so that you never spend your time on the phone with them. And then the only people you do spend your time on the phone with are actual, serious, qualified, relevant prospects who have money and have raised their hand and said, I want to work with you. I like what you have to say. Pick me, please. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that helpful about the grabbing the schnout, the elephant in the room, going right at it, calling people out on their objections and not letting them weasel out?
Absolutely. I've been way too nice.
You've been way too nice. Anybody interested here in finding out what else not to do on a sales call? If you want to keep the sales call, I see a bunch of hands going up in the Google Hangout over there. Stephanie, yeah, Nicole, Tanza. Again, come and join us, guys. If you want to get free coaching today on sales, this is the place to be. This is my absolute favorite topic. And I've helped hundreds and hundreds of women right around the world skyrocket their confidence and cash flow. Remember, I wrote my first book, From Bankrupt to Making $900 a Day Selling Mops. You think I got a thing or two to share with you about sales? You try and make $900 a day selling a $40 mop, okay? I sold a shit ton of mops. It's my favorite topic. I get really excited. Probably going to swear a bunch, and I promise it'll be worth it.
Oh, I got a Vanessa rant coming on. I can feel it. Vanessa, you are going to lose it about this question in a good way, everybody. In a good way. Over on the confidenceandcashflow.com/live page, where a great conversation is happening, Leslie says, I get lost in the spirituality of the whole thing. If I'm really dedicated to being of service to the world, how do I ignore, or how do I turn away someone in need?
All right. Well, this is a great question. In my book, From Bankrupt to Making $900 a Day Selling Mops, the whole book is about my sales as a spiritual practice system. The whole book. Okay. This is how I learned, you know, all of the techniques and tips that I learned after selling mops on stages for 4 years. I did go from being bankrupt to making over $1,000 a day selling freaking mops. And here's the real truth. If you're really in the business about service and you really show up on those sales calls and you really serve people by helping them understand what's really the problem, what's really holding them back, that's real service. You're not getting paid for that. It's a free call. You're getting on the phone with somebody with all of your years and years of investing in yourself and programs and all this expertise and the books you've read and the mentors you hired, all that expertise for free. And you're talking and you're talking to somebody who has a problem that potentially you could solve. We don't know yet until you have the conversation, okay? Obviously, if you can't help them, you don't enroll them, but potentially you could help this person. And you're not going to sell them because you don't think it's spiritual? Is that what I'm hearing? Because here's the deal. Without working with you, they're not going to have any transformation. Well, how do I know that? Well, it would have already happened by reading all the dang books and watching all the YouTube videos. They would not be on the phone with you. So your job, if you really want to be spiritual, I love this question. You get this decision in your head to get really, really good at helping people say yes to their expansion and yes to transformation. And that's not going to happen by themselves. Otherwise, it already would have. And here's the real spiritual part of this. Why the fuck in 8 billion people around the world are they on the phone with you? How in the hell, out of all the other coaches and spiritual people out there, all the other weight loss coaches, all the other baby coaches, did they find you? That, my friend, is God's source spirit directly getting his hands in there and putting the two of you together. So it is your job to get really good at this. This is the transformation, folks. I love sales calls. I love them. I love it. I absolutely love them. And you should too, because that's where the real transformation is taking place. What a great question. Who else has a comment or a question, Annie? Again, we're giving away 5 of these, 5 30-minute one-on-one calls with me today for the 5 first people who enroll and again get accepted into our 8-week bootcamp. We don't take everybody. Okay, we just don't. We get 30 people a day sometimes applying, women from all over the world. We're very selective. Again, I'm looking for people who are serious, who are ready to make this 6-figure income happen now, not two months, 2 years from now. You know, you've been watching us. You've seen, you know, you've experienced some of the major shifts. Maybe you're watching the replays. And to find out all about our 8-week bootcamp, again, I'm going to be very clear about this. This is for people who purchase our program, okay? This replay is going to go out to over 40,000 people on my email list. And again, we're going to do this for the first 5 people who apply and get chosen and who pay for our program in full. We have payment plan options as well for people. Once you've finished your payment for the program, you can schedule in your 30-minute call with me. What can we do on that call? Anything. You want me to listen into a sales call, give you advice? Want me to take a look at your website, your funnel? Want me to do a whole mindset revamp with you? I mean, listen, have a 7-figure business owner sit with you for 30 minutes. I'm like a fire hose. Okay, see if you can write down the notes fast enough, okay? So 30 minutes, we can do a lot. And again, I'm gonna do that for the first 5 people who apply to work with us in our 8-week boot camp. And again, you can find out all about the program at this URL that's scrolling here at the bottom. Take your 10K in 30-day program.com. There's also a place on that website for you to apply. Annie, what other questions do we have? Who else wants to get online here and ask me any question you want? I promise I won't bite. I might swear, but I promise I won't bite.
We are going to bring up a absolute favorite to the Confidence and Cashflow family. I'm talking about Stephanie. She's back for some more amazingness. Stephanie, let's get you unmuted.
Awesome. And while Stephanie's getting unmuted, Jennifer says, hey, what if I've already applied and enrolled? Jennifer says, what if I've already applied and enrolled on Saturday? Just tell whoever you're talking to on our team that, hey, I watched Vanessa's Confidence and Cashflow challenge, and she said she's giving away a 30-minute call for, you know, the first 5 people, and boom, you know, we'll make sure that you're one of those people if you get enrolled.
Congratulations!
Yeah. Awesome, Stephanie, are you there?
I am.
Woohoo! What's up, Rockstar? Stephanie's in the house.
I'm so excited to get to talk to you and ask you a question or two. It's kind of a 2-part thing. I have been on here every day, and I have a book of notes.
Right?
I've been practicing.
I'm so happy to see you keep showing up, girl. That is a freaking show up. You get one idea, totally change your whole life. So really kudos for showing up. I love it.
And I am working very diligently on the getting the money part. I also enrolled and was accepted, but I'm one of those people that actually physically don't have the money right now. But I have my angels out there and my you know, beyond my power out there trying to help me get some money so I can get in your program because I want it so bad. I can see it and I can feel it.
Yeah, well, listen, that resourcefulness, Stephanie, that's what it's gonna take. And I'm gonna give you guys a nugget here. If you're ready, say I'm ready. This is a real nugget. Okay, she's like, I'm ready. I can see it. It's impossible for you to have the desire for something like this program, for example, or a purse or a new house or a car or whatever. It's impossible for you to even be aware of it if you didn't already have the capacity to have it.
Right.
Chew on that, because that is the truth. Right. And I'm going to talk to you about how the mind works now. So that's why when we do a lot of mindset work in our boot camp, that's why we have such great results. We teach you actually how to prepare your mind to receive a goal and then how to freaking get it. You want 50 grand a month, 100 grand a month, 200 grand. I'm working on 500 grand a month. That's where I'm headed. I still got my own mindset work to do. But here's the deal. You might have the money, but maybe it's, you know, it's 1 or 2 action steps away, right? 1 or 2 action steps away. But if you plant in your mind, you know, and this is a great question for you guys. This is just free coaching coming at you. What would it take for me to get, boom, the money to do our program? What would it take for me? What would it take for me? What would it take for me? In your mind, your subconscious is going to hear that. It's going to say, okay, let's go out. Oh, and you're going to hear something. Your intuition is going to kick in. Call so-and-so.
Right. Call
so-and-so. And you're going to say, well, that's stupid.
Right.
So-and-so doesn't have any money. You call so-and-so. So-and-so says, yeah, fuck, I won the lottery. Here's 10 grand. Here's 20 grand. Here's whatever. Your intuition talks to you and it gives you the fastest path to get your goal. But people doubt it. They doubt it. They don't listen to it. They don't trust it. All right? But you program your mind that you can have that. What would it take for me to do that? What would it take? Instead of, I don't know where it is. I can't find it. I don't have it. Oh, how come? No, I'm doing this. how can I, how can I, how can I? And your subconscious mind, your intuition will kick in and it will, give you a little nugget. And I promise you, you act on that. I have seen women. I saw one woman, I told her this. She says, I know you're my coach, Vanessa. I know I'm supposed to work with you. I said, well, you just, put this question out there. 2 days later, she came back to me and she said, you won't believe it, but I had this family heirloom. And I asked this question, and my intuition told me to call somebody up from high school that I haven't talked to in like 20 years. I called the guy up. He said, yeah, absolutely. I'll sell your family heirloom. And do you want some money on consignment or whatever until the thing sells? Boom.
Wow.
So started the program, did her workshops. She was doing relationship coaching. This kind of thing happens all the time, guys. Think about how much abundance there is in the universe. I mean, think about how many grains of sand there are on a beach, or how many drops of water are in a pool. Forget about the freaking ocean.
You did hit something pretty specific. I have my fielders out there, but there is a handful of people that I haven't called, that I haven't been.
Now, here's the deal. Here's the deal, guys. If you really want something, okay, entrepreneurship, again, it's just going to show you, it's going to show you your limitations.
Right.
And it's going to show you how willing you are to freaking get uncomfortable and push past them. And it's going to show you how resourceful you're willing to be, how tenacious you're going to be. Okay? That's what it's going to show you.
I can't have fear and I can't doubt myself. I just got to go like it's already mine, right?
That's right. You can't have fear and you can't doubt yourself. You have to go like it's already hers, is what she's saying. Yes, because what happens when you do that is you're programming in your subconscious mind, I have this already. I have this already. And because of the law, right? We talked about this on yesterday, not yesterday, but on Saturday. What you believe, you must express. Right. What you believe, you must express. If you believe it, you're going to have it. I had a big conversation today with actually our clients. I was saying, watch out whose opinion you listen to. Right. Be careful. Right? Be careful whose opinion you're allowing to plant seeds in your garden, because those seeds are going to grow. Seeds of doubt, seeds of fear, or seeds of prosperity, seeds of expansion, seeds of possibility. Be careful whose opinions you listen to. Be careful what you have in the oven, because you're going to get it. Right? You believe that you're going to have this, you're going to have it. That's why we work on mindset. So I love this, Stephanie, that you're all geared up. What is the question that you have for me here today?
Okay, so I made my first video. We did a 30-day video challenge. I heard that y'all do that in your 8-week boot camp, and I thought, well, hell, I'm just gonna put myself on a 30-day video challenge until I actually get this boot camp going.
I love it.
I made a 12-minute video.
Great.
It wouldn't post on Facebook because it was too big. So my question is, was that too big of a video? I mean, obviously because it wouldn't post, it was too big, but how long should your videos be on average?
Well, this is a great question. And you can post a longer than 12-minute video. I think if you're doing it as a live video, it's streaming and it's posting. And I think you can post a 12-minute video. However, you have to have really high upload speed to be able to upload video. So if you're uploading,
I was on my Wi-Fi.
So you might not have high enough Wi-Fi in your house.
Okay.
So you can go to, I think it's speedtest.org to test out your internet speed.
Okay.
And I would get on the phone with your internet provider and make sure that you have high enough upload speed. I don't remember what it has to be. There's an upload and a download speed, and tell them, hey, I'm streaming video. I need to upload a lot of video. So that might be it. You might have to raise. I know when we started this project here, we're like broadcasting everywhere. We had to get a major upgrade in our internet. And I have fast internet, but this had to be like mega. So video if you're gonna, that's why I love the iPhone, because they capture great video, and usually you have a really good, usually
I have an iPhone. I do have an iPhone, and I did it from that. I just you know what? Honestly, it was a huge breakthrough for me to even hit send, because I videotaped it. And I held on to it for a whole day. And I said, Stephanie, if you don't release this now, it's like you're locking your door. Like, I have to keep it open.
Yeah.
I have to keep it flowing. And I hit send and I about passed out.
Yeah, I'm so happy that you're doing that. Keep showing up resourceful like that, Stephanie. And this is for you and everybody else who's asking me, Jennifer, saying, hey, how do you get past the gremlins when it comes to asking people for financial help? You know, I would suggest, I mean, you think about it, when you were a kid, and we've got 3 kids here in this house, okay? When they want something like a freaking ice cream sandwich or a new video game, or they wanted to take us to the beach or something, they are persistent. You got to get back to that, okay? Because there's one thing that if you have persistence, I don't care what it takes, you're going to get your goal. And that's the kind of attitude that you have to have. So again, you know, because you're gonna hit road bumps. Listen, made 1.6 million last year. Still hit road bumps all the time. But I don't give up when I hit it. I'm like, well, now what? Let's try around. Let's go around the speed bump. Let's go over the top. Let's go around the back. You know, it never stops. That persistent attitude is what you need to win. You haven't heard that before. I'm not the first person to tell you that.
Right.
Okay, but that's the truth. That builds this habit, this personality, this not credibility, but like a concept of yourself as that's what you need. So, you know, how do you overcome? I would suggest you write a list of the top 10 people, you know, and say, hey man, you believe in me? This is what I need. You know, what can you contribute? You know, I'll make it a win-win for people. Hey man, I want to do this thing. I believe in myself. I know I can knock it out if I get the right recipe. You know, if you invest in me, I'll give you whatever percentage. Make them like a bank. I've had tons of women actually, you know, come and then go to the bank and say, screw it, I'm just going to, what was her name? Amy, who hired another coach, watched me for a year, came back, had to pay more and said, screw it. I mean, went to the bank, got a freaking loan, paid it in full. And said, I just, you know, I don't want my husband to work as hard anymore. And he runs a construction company. And she says, we want to buy some, whatever, passive income properties. She got started, went to the bank, paid the whole program in full, got a loan, treated it like a business. Okay, this is a business, you guys.
I have thought about that. The fear has stopped me. And same with asking for money from people like, who am I? Why would they believe in me? They don't know me to have done this my whole life. You know, I've bartended and banked and been an insurance salesman, and I've done all different things, but my whole life I've really helped people for free, but it wasn't my job.
Well, it's time to start charging people for that. And right. Actually, yes.
Right.
So here's the deal. So you're afraid of going to the bank and asking for a loan? Why are you afraid of that?
You know, there's deep down, I know there's not a problem, but overlaying on top of that deep down is like, what if I don't make it? What if I can't pay it long? What if?
Here's the deal. So there's a bigger problem underneath, which is somewhere there's a gremlin that you don't believe in yourself, that things don't work out for you. That, my friend, is something we need to fix.
Yes.
ASAP. We covered that. Yeah, we covered that on Saturday, right?
Yes.
Because if you have this belief in your mind that somewhere, the food's, the whatever it is, the shoe's gonna drop, you know, something won't work out for me, I'll invest and it won't happen. Then if that's playing in the background, you're not showing up and taking the action steps that could get you there. You're not showing up, knocking on the bank saying, hey man, lend me some money. Guess why banks and credit cards are in business? To lend people money.
Right.
The bigger question you all need to be asking yourself is, how much is it costing you to stay where you're at and not have the professional support and recipe? Because I can tell you something, coaching is booming. It is a multi-gazillion dollar industry, and coaches every single day, whether it's you, Stephanie, or not, are making the $10,000 a month. There are people waking up every day saying, I need some help. Like you said, you're so good at helping people. I've just been doing it for free. All right. So you guys are there thinking, oh my God, I can't afford to do it. It's going to cost me too much money. Where am I going to get the money? But somebody else is figured that out, and they're making the money because people are not waiting to buy. They're spending money every single day. And people are so jaded now. Again, this is why we have such a great program, because we actually get in there and help you. We don't just give you a bunch of videos. Who cares about a bunch of videos? People have a bunch of videos and they're like, well, how the hell does this apply to me? Stuck. You know, you can't, videos cannot take apart your brain and your gremlins.
And teach you copywriting and teach you marketing and teach you just all the little ins and outs that you've done over the past years.
Yes.
In 8 weeks, my God, that's worth more than gold. I mean, it is.
Yep. And this is why I created this program, is to really, you know, I wish that I had somebody just give me the roadmap and say, here's some freaking gas, you know, let's go. Instead of me having to go and take sales over here, mindset over here, spirituality over there, overcoming the ego over there. Oh, Facebook advertising, oh, marketing, copywriting, over all these little pieces is just, here's what to do. And again, we've done this over, you know, 8 years. You think I've had some time to make it better. We give you just enough so that you don't freak out and get overwhelmed, but you complete. Module 1 is this. Oh, understanding what my authentic selling story is. Wow, okay. I have so many stories. I don't know which one to pick. Well, let's get you down. And you start creating module 2, your sales attraction system, and you get all your links set up. And how do you set up your scheduling link? How do you set up to take payments? What's your signature program, your signature system? Module 3, we start teaching you how to grow your Facebook group. We teach you how to do free and paid content, copywriting, how to run a $5 a day Facebook ad. You get to work with Nazim. If you don't know how it's working and you're like, it's Chinese, he's gonna be like, click, 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 click. You get to work with him every single week. Then we have module 4, we're talking about mindset. We give you a deep dive into step-by-step how to take apart your own gremlins so that after you graduate and you, again, bump up against your limits, you're not stuck. You have the tools to undo it and real empowerment. Module 5, we get into sales. I give you my entire sales script. That's a huge module. It's probably one of the best modules in the program. How to handle sales objections. Module 6, we're talking about live streaming video. Module 7, we show you how to build an email list. In module 8, we talk to you guys about, you know, ongoing marketing, email, copywriting, these things. So, you know, step by step, you get to work with me and my team. Twice a week, we have 2 3-hour live videos just like this. Imagine if you had this twice a week for a, you know, espresso shot for 3 hours.
Right.
Yes.
My heart is beating out of my chest. I'm making it happen.
Yeah. So it sounds like you're on the right track, Stephanie. Don't give up. Decide that you're going to be successful. Successful people are persistent. Don't give up. And then, you know, what's the fastest path? Is it going to call up a credit card and say, hey, lend me some more money? You know, go to a bank and say, hey, lend me some money. You know, I got this business idea. Because in all honesty, you know, I'm gonna be straight up and honest with you. Coaching is the most high profit margin business you can get into. Think about this, guys. If I wanted to go and compare it to something, I'm gonna compare it to Starbucks. Okay, people go and it's a Starbucks. It's a great system. People love coffee. They drink it every day. Now, if you wanted to open up a Starbucks, you got to spend $300,000 on the license, just the license. No coffee beans, no employees, no rent. Just the fucking recipe is 300 grand. Then you got a monthly fees, you got a location, you got rent, you got employees, you got coffee beans, you got cleaning people to make whatever profit. I don't know how much profit you're making off of $5 coffee, but anyways, with coaching, you have a computer, you have the internet, off you go, man. You're going to sell somebody into a $3,000, $5,000 program? Right. So what if it costs you $100 or $200 or $500 to acquire that client? There's still a huge profit margin there. You don't have to have rent because your house is taken care of, okay? But you do have to have a few things right. You got to know who the hell you are, what problems you solve, how to package that, how to get it out there in the marketplace, how to attract the right clients, and how to convert them and have sales calls and sell it, right?
And I can do all of that without any kind of a certification, right? Just with my own knowledge.
Somebody asked me this question. It's a great question. I'm keeping on going with you, Stephanie, because you're asking great questions. And one of my clients asked me the same thing today. I'm going to ask you another question she had because it's relevant. So I can do this all without a certification. So let me ask you a question. You get shot, okay? You get shot in the war. You're bleeding to death. Now, you have a choice. You can go and get sewn up and stitched up and get the bullet removed by somebody who graduated with flying colors from doctors. Now, he's just graduated. He's got all kinds of certifications, but not much experience. Or you could go get stitched up and sewn up by this guy who's been in the trenches for the last 15 years, sewing people up every single day, 24 hours, 20 hours a day. Which one do you choose?
Right. I choose the second. So it's not a legal thing.
You choose the person that has the freaking experience.
Right.
Now, this is a great question, and we get this question a lot, okay? And again, I got started when I started myself as a coach, listen, I took my 4 years of experience on a mop stage and I started teaching other entrepreneurs about mindset and sales. That's how I got started. There was no course that I took. That was my experience. I packaged it up and I started serving and selling. That's it. So a lot of you have a great experience. I'm not trying to tell you to, not have anything to sell people. I'm saying, let's find out what your life experience has given you, and let's see what tangible value you can deliver people and package that. Some people, there was one woman, she's, teaching people how to get pregnant in their 40s, even if they're single. Another woman, we've worked with people who are, chiropractors who now want to become coaches. They're giving away coaching anyways. Why aren't I charging people for it? Yeah, great. Make a coaching package with your wisdom. There's a lot of different things. The problem is you don't have the clarity, so then you just spin around in circles.
Right.
And again, there's a lot of coaches, and I'm sure I see a lot of nods when I mention this, a lot of coaches who spend 3 to 5 years spending, and they go to this course and that course and take another course, another course, another course, getting all these certifications, and they're no further along.
Right.
They think I'm going to take another course and then I'm going to feel good enough about myself to actually get out there and sell myself. No, you need
everything
to take a sales.
We need is already within us.
Yeah, well, everything you need is already within you. But and look, there's a reason. How did you find this whole? How did you end up here? How did all of you watching this program wind up here today? Either you're watching the replay or you're here live. How did that happen? So a lot of people pray. Oh, show me. And then God shows up and say, here, you've got to take the action, right?
Yeah.
That's the spiritual part of this. We have free will. So,
right.
You've been praying and praying. Now it's time to, move your feet along with praying and praying. That's going to get you
the open door. Yeah.
Walk through the open door.
You are the door. Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Right on.
And I did pray for you. You're right.
Yeah. See, she said I did pray for you. Yeah. A lot of our clients say, I've been praying for this kind of help and looking for it. And yes. So I'm going to see you really soon in the program, Stephanie. I'm so happy that you're here today joining us. Yeah,
Thank
right
you.
on. Yeah, great. I love all of this. Kind of went on a rant here. Any other last minute questions that we can?
I got one from our fabulous Right Choice Reiki returning pal, Deborah. She's got a quick and dirty fabulous question for you, Vanessa. Deborah, let's get you unmuted and dialed up. Hi, welcome back.
Thank you. I've been really busy this past few days, so I'm glad to finally be back on live.
Right on, Deborah.
I finally figured out a name for my business, or not my business, but my program. But I keep running into Toby stuff. I keep running into either somebody already has the name, and it's part of their Facebook group, or it's their website or their business. So I keep running into a block and naming my thing.
Naming your program, yes. So this is a big conversation. What were you thinking of naming it?
I just had it in front of me. I got so many notes finding everything.
We've covered a lot here in the last 5-6 days. What note do you have?
Empower change. Empower change is what I was thinking about naming it.
Okay, so here's the deal. Nobody buys Empower Change. Nobody buys that. Remember our rule, which is sell people what they want, give them what they need.
Right.
So Deborah, I would suggest going back to day 1 because we covered all of this a lot, and find out, what are the top 7 things that I mentioned that people actually buy, and transforming your, the name of your program into that benefit. What do people buy again? They buy money. They buy saving time, saving money, making money. They buy love. They buy health. They buy not making mistakes, and they buy cleanliness. I know it's weird, but those are the top 7 things that people buy. Okay, so you've got to, and this is something that I keep repeating and repeating, even in copywriting, even in sales conversations, even in naming your program. It's always, you got to think like a marketer. You got to sell people what they want and give them what they need. So people don't wake up in the middle of the night and say, "Oh my God, I want empowerment." And they say, what do they say?
I need help.
I need help with what though?
For me, I wake up and how am I going to make more money? So
I need to learn to make more money. Okay. So does your service help people make more money?
So yeah, what it is, it's a Akashic record reading. So I look at what your divine gift is at soul level and how you use that divine gift to create abundance in your life now.
Pause. So how to use your divine gifts to
create abundance.
Yeah. You know, yes, that's it.
Okay.
Very simple. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. Are you the only person selling Akashic record readings in the world?
No, it's actually
a
program. That's somebody else that she teaches the program and we're utilizing it, called Soul Realignment.
Yes, great. She might be one of my clients. I work with a lot of people. You just check out Diane Lang's. Anyways, she's another Akashic. She did super well with our 10K program. And yes, so again, we talked about this on day one, which is if you're an Akashic record person, if you're a weight loss coach, if you're a business coach, just say it out. What's the most direct way you can do that? And always keep that in mind when you're trying to name things. Sell people what they want, give them what they need. Right on, Deborah. I'm super stoked that you jumped on here today and got that piece of clarity.
Thank you.
Yes, and I want to invite you guys again here. I know we've got a lot of questions, and as you're seeing, even though you're tuning in here, okay, and you're like, wow, getting all these breakthroughs, imagine what would happen to your business, to your confidence, to your cash flow, if in the next 8 weeks you got super clear on exactly who you were in the marketplace, what stories, what authentic selling stories you should be using in your marketing, what problems you solve for profit, how to package that into a program that people actually want to buy, and start to market yourself online for as little as $5 a day. It's the price of a freaking Starbucks coffee. Get people into a Facebook group, show up, be visible, deliver value, make offers, be authentic instead of perfect, all right? And enroll your first $3,000, $5,000 coaching sale. That's the invitation that I'm making to you here today in our 10K and 30-day bootcamp. It's an 8-week strap your tits on and get it done program. This is not a fluffy program, as you can tell. I'm not very fluffy. I'm quite real, quite raw, and quite direct. And really, I'm still in business now after 8 years because I have a proven track record of getting our clients results. And the reason why we get results is because we actually work with you. Imagine that. Light bulb. So how would your business change if you got to work with a 7-figure business earner and my entire team for 8 weeks? That's what I'm inviting you guys to do. And again, today we're giving away 5 30-minute one-on-one calls with me for the first 5 people who enroll, pay for the program, buy the program and get accepted. That's what we're giving away. So I want to be really clear because again, we're going to promote this replay down to 40,000 people. And I'm going to show you guys how to apply. And I don't want you guys to, click, oh, I'm getting a free call. That's not what this is, right? This is, I want to reward action takers because the action takers, again, money loves speed. Money loves speed. I want to reward you. I want to reward those actions that are going to make you successful because it's your habits that make you guys successful. Habits, success and failure is just a result of habits. What habits do you have? Do you trust your intuition? Do you doubt it? Do you take action all the way through or do you stop? Right? So here's how to get one of those 30-minute one-on-one calls with me valued at $2,000. You're going to go to, again, this website over here that's scrolling down through the screen, 10K and 30-day program. Go onto that website, check it out. You'll find a place to click, apply for the, but read what's on the page, look at all of the people's results. Read what's inside every module. It's all laid out there for you. And then when you click that apply button, you're going to land on a page right here. All right. And this is where you will choose your time zone, and you'll be able to, you know, select a time in the calendar. Now make sure that whatever time you select, you're not at the doctor's office walking the dog, or, you know what I mean? Kids are screaming in the background. Make sure you're not driving your car. All right. So book a time that you can commit to. And then as soon as you do that, you're going to go and answer a few questions. Okay. So make sure that you answer a few questions. It'll take you about 2 or 3 minutes. We want to prepare for our call with you. I want to find out, you know, what have you done before? What hasn't worked? Where are you at? So our entire team is going to find out and prepare for your call. We take you very seriously. So make sure that you fill out the questions. It's about 5 or 6 questions. And then go down here and take a look at some of the results, again, if you want, of some of the other women that have come through our program throughout the years. This one says 10K in 28 days. They're making jokes about it. What would it be like for you if, holy shit, first sales call, first sale? What would that be like for you? 11K in 20 days, going for 20 and 30. Guys, this is possible for you when you have the right recipe, and when I have too many clients, she says. She came to meet me in Hawaii. This is possible for you when you have the right system and when you have the right accountability. If you were meant to do it by yourself, you would already been there, already done that. So again, if you want to work with my team, if you've been thinking about it, if you've been following me, watching videos, joining this Confidence and Cashflow Challenge, and you know that you want help, then apply. Today is the best day to apply, because if you enroll, I will gift you a 30-minute one-on-one private call with me. You can use it for up to 90 days. And we can cover a lot. So make sure that when you get on the phone with our team, you tell them, hey, Vanessa said this. I was on this Confidence and Cashflow Challenge, and I want to be one of the top 5. All right. Again, I want to. We're sending this out to over 40,000 people. So if you get on that link and you have to like book a call next week, please be patient with us. All right. I expect this to go really quickly. Annie, what else are we covering here today?
So Evelyn has been asking a lot of great, very specific questions about her own business. But when I look at it all, she says, I've been trying to figure this out for 4 years and find myself in shiny object syndrome. Now I realize with all my experience that I need the right mentor. So I think you just really spoke to that very beautifully. What is the power of signing up for a program? What is the power of signing up for a mentor? What I heard you just say is you get a plan, right? You get a recipe, you have clarity, you have direction, you get that accountability, you get that one-on-one guidance. So if you're asking yourself out there, what is the purpose of having a mentor or the purpose of having a program? What do you say to that, Vanessa?
Right. And thanks for bringing that up again. We covered this, you know, a little bit, but what you get is, you know, results in record time. You get results. Imagine if, think about that, because I mean, you saw some of the testimonials, and I'm sure if you guys are tuning in here and not just tuning in blindly, you've checked me out, you've been on our website, you've probably been following for, might be binge watching me on YouTube. That's highly, you know, possible. Well, how would that change your life if in the next 60 days let's not blow smoke up anyone's ass. That's not my business, okay? But really, really possibly here, let's just think about what would that do for your confidence, for your business, for your family, if you could make your first $3,000 or $5,000 coaching sale in the next 30 to 60 days. What would that do for you? I want you guys to type in the chat box and let me know. I'm serious. I'm going to freaking... The person who gives me the best answer, I'm going to give away a gift right now.
Ooh. Yeah. So repeat the question, Vanessa. What would it do for you?
What would it do for you? What would it do for your confidence, for your family, for your business, if in the next 30 to 60 days you could make your first $3,000, $5,000 coaching sale? You could enroll somebody. You could get that much clarity and get into the right action. Because listen, people are busy all day long. They're not doing the right things. Right? Your gremlins and your mindset and all the past is just, you know, getting you to start things and not finish them, or focus on the wrong things, or not be rejected so you don't make sales calls. Like, there's a lot of mindset work that has to be cleared. But that's the result of working with a mentor. A mentor is not someone who's going to say, well, how does that make you feel? A mentor is going to say, hey, hoo-ha, hey, Cut that shit out. Here's where you need to focus. Let me grab your snout and direct you to your next 3 steps to make sales. That's how I work. I'm not going to confuse you. I'm not going to overwhelm you. I'm just going to give you one bite so you can finish that one bite and then take the next bite. Oh, finish that next bite. Wow, I got all this done. I feel really great. Right? A right mentor is going to make sure that you're focused on the right activities to do right now for where you are at. That's the power of it. And in which case, you know, that's why you see all of these clients get such great results. We don't want you to be overwhelmed. I want you to be doing the wrong things. I want you to be doing the right things for where you are right now in your business. And a video, a book, I'm sorry, is never going to give you that kind of precision. It's never going to give you that clarity. So results in record time. The other thing that it gives you is, again, talked a little bit about it today. I talked a lot about it with our clients. You know, oh, I don't know if I can make videos because, you know, my friends, my family are, you know, judging me, da-da-da. You know, people are telling me I should be doing this instead of that. People tell me they don't like my program name. It should be this. So-and-so says that looks weird instead of this. Guess what? When you join a mastermind, which is this is, okay, you're going to meet some phenomenal freaking women. We had to make a graduates group because people don't want to stop being friends, being around this kind of energy and amazing women. I mean, Annie's like shaking her head, nodding. I'm going to show you, true or true. You're going to make some friends here for a lifetime. And you know, birds of a feather flock together. You're going to go out there and you're going to meet your neighbor, and your neighbor is going to say, $10,000 a month? That's a scam. Guess what? Everyone's got an opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Whose are you listening to? Everyone's laughing in the freaking chat here, but I'm telling you, the most dangerous stage you have is as a new kind of coach where you're like, you don't know what to do. Is this right? Is this copy good? What about this name of this program? Is this right? Do I use this? Do I use that scheduling link? Do I do this? Is my ad good? What do you think about this program name? What do I do first? Do I do that? Do I do this? They told me this. You've got all this doubt on this question and you're listening to assholes. And Tanja says, I'm laughing because that is totally a saying I use so often. You got to be, you know, be careful who you take your opinions from, whose advice you listen to, whose seeds you're allowing to plant in your fertile soul, in your mind, in your oven. If they're not where you want to be, if they're not making millions of dollars as a coach, I would question that. They don't have 8 years freaking or a good solid track record getting the results that you want. Be careful. Be very careful. A lot of people have a lot of smart, successful people have opinions. Doesn't mean that they're a successful coach or have any freaking clue about online marketing. Okay? So, mastermind is not only giving you solid direction, guidance, advice. Here, do this. Clarity. Hey. Come back over here, little lady. Get in your track. Don't think about that here. Next here. Good. Now you're off. And then you get to surround yourself with other people who believe that that's possible. They're not going to think that you're crazy because you want to make 20 grand a month. You know how many people out there are making 50, 100? You know how many people are making millions of dollars a month? 10 grand is a fart in a windstorm for them. You are you've heard this before. This is nothing new, right? The conglomeration or the average of the 5 people you hang around with. You want to up-level your life, you better up-level the people you hang around with. I joined masterminds. I paid 60 grand for a mastermind. One of the best things that ever came out of that were my friends. Still my friends today. I got a problem, I call them up and say, hey, what's going on over there? What are you doing? You notice this? Hey, what about that? Hey, you know, I'm going to go for 500 grand a month. Yeah, okay. They don't tell me I'm crazy. They don't tell me, well, you better watch out. That might not work. They don't tell me that. Let me go. Yeah. What do you need? What can I help you? Enough with the assholes and all their opinions. You know, that's why you need a mastermind. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of clarity, but it's not for people who, you know, can't handle criticism. Not that anybody criticizes you, but these are people, the women that show up, true or true, Annie, they're ready. They're coachable. They don't freaking question us. They're not like, oh, I don't believe that works. They're like, okay, If Vanessa tells me to do that, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Boom. And they get to work.
That's completely true. That's 100% completely true.
So if you're somebody who's, you know, tired of rolling around and spending years and, oh, this program didn't work, another video course. We've had women, I mean, unbelievable. People are charging like $27,000 for a video, a course that just has videos and no human interaction, no coach to like. I can't believe the stories I've heard. You know, we've helped a lot of women. We've had over 4,000 people, 4,000 sales calls in the last, you know, just in the last year or two. So, you know, we've helped a lot of people, a lot of new coaches. A lot of new coaches get clear and get their businesses out there, and that really excites me. You know, when a woman says, "Hey, man, I just took my freaking kid to Disneyland. I was so scared to invest in my program. I took my kid's money from college." What was her name? Nicole Ronigan.
Nicole, yeah.
She got a video on our testimony. I took the money and said, "Screw it. If I get this right, I can take the whole family to Disneyland." That's exactly what she did. Upgraded, got a better freaking hotel. Life is totally different. And you know, the biggest part, money is great, but it's not the money. It's showing your kids, "Hey, man, this is possible. Hey, man, this is possible. Hey, this is what life's about." When you get to show up and be an example for what you want instead of an excuse about why you can't go here, you can't buy that, you can't afford this, you can't. Shut up. Can't. You're either going to have your results in life or you're going to have your excuses, my friends, but you cannot have both. And I think that's what excites me the most is when women show up, they take their power back, they don't let the fear run it anymore. They become a conscious creator and they start making money, transformation, money, sales. Then you're really at choice in your life. You choose what relationship you're in, not because you need it, because you want it. You choose what house you get to live in because you like it. You choose the car you drive because it's nice and it smells good. You at choice, power, choice. Exhale and rant.
You know, Vanessa, you said you would pick a winner from people that said what it would be like to make their first multi-thousand high ticket sale in the next 30 days. And all of the answers are so beautiful. But I want to highlight one from our friend Trish Bennett over on the Confidence and Cashflow page, because we talked a lot in the last week about, you know, if I'm a spiritual woman, do I charge? Or will money make me bad? Or how will it change me? Or any of these things. And Trish, I think, puts this so beautifully. If she could make her first high ticket sale in the next 30 days, in her words, "I would feel like I belong here and serving my life purpose and soul mission." Isn't that beautiful? Belonging, serving your purpose and your soul mission.
I love it. Guess what, Trish? We're gonna give you $100.
What?
Just happened. I love giving away cash.
Trish, make sure I have your email. We will get that money over to you. Congratulations. I never know what she's gonna do.
Cash. You guys want to hear one of my mindset tricks? I'm going to leave you guys out on this and invite you back tomorrow. We're covering another amazing content. And again, we have a few more days of this here, this Confidence and Cashflow challenge. But let me figure out what the heck we're talking about tomorrow. What are we talking about tomorrow? We are talking about your sales attraction system. Come and join us tomorrow. But let me show you about this here, okay? The cleaning ladies come and they put it all back together in a big pile, but this is a big freaking whack of cash. You guys see this over here? Cash. So I attracted my husband, quintupled my, I got $1 million bills here, not just $100 bills. Cash. Your subconscious mind gets impressed by repetition, right? Repetition. When I wanted to get married, I put wedding magazines at the foot of my bed so that when I would jump in my bed every night, my subconscious would say, "Oh, we're getting married. We got a magazine. Oh, we're getting married. What dress is that? Oh, we're getting married. Oh." You're not even paying attention, but your subconscious mind is being impressed all the time. That's why I got to watch out for the assholes and their opinions. So anyways, I bought a bunch of money and I just leave it right here where I can see it every freaking stinking day of my life. Wakack. Just so that when I come in my office, it's money time, my friends. That tip right there is a good one. It costs you about $10 to buy some money, some fake money, but looks like real money on Amazon. And I'm just going to leave you guys with that. I invite you to come back. Join us tomorrow. Join us tomorrow. We're going to keep going here, and we're going to announce some winners, and winners for what we have amazing things to give away, cash prizes. We also have the workshop profit secret system. I think we're going to pull another one of those tomorrow from our leaderboard. Again, the workshop profit secret system, how to generate your first 6 figures as a coach by doing workshops. This is how I got started, just by doing workshops in my yoga teacher's basement. All right. And I give you the entire system. We've given out, I think, 2 of them already, 2, and we've got 3 more to give away. So tomorrow I'm going to pull one of these again. This is inside our 10K and 30-day boot camp. This is a part of it. Really simple, guys. If you haven't yet joined, right up here on our .com/win page, confidenceandcashflow.com/win. Don't think that it's too late for you to register. You guys are showing up. A lot of you people are saying, this has been the best freaking thing I've ever joined. I got so much mindset clarity. I got so many breakthroughs, and you're already sharing it. We're rewarding you for sharing it. You're getting points. And then don't think that it's too late for you guys to be a winner, because everybody who registers and starts sharing this and helps, share the love, I'm going to, you have this now recording, you will win something. All right, you're all winners. So, and I want this to be a win-win for you guys. So again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Annie, again for being an amazing co-host. And I invite you guys, if you want to work with us, now's the time. Apply. Go to 10kand30dayprogram.com. Check that out. You'll find a link to apply. Anything else, Annie, before we jump off today?
I just want to thank our fabulous questioners. We had, who do we have? We had Nicole and Leslie and Stephanie and Evelyn and a lot of you over in the chat. I want to thank our returning family over here, Stephanie, Tanza, Jennifer, Nicole, and Deborah. I want to send special prayers out to Dr. Jane and everyone in her area. She got on to ask a question today, Vanessa, and then got a tornado warning.
Oh my God, I love Dr. Jane. She's been I saw the tornado warning, but I've also seen her in the sharing, and she's on our leaderboard. She's on the top 5.
Yep. So we're thinking about you, Dr. Jane, and we can't wait to see you on the Hangout tomorrow. That's it for me.
Right on. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you guys here again tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.